I have a message from a 17-year-old that I want to read out loud. She got my number off social media and she goes, "Hello, madam, let's fix it. I got your number from Instagram. I need help. My dad brings different aunties whenever my mom is away for work. She usually goes for days. But whenever she comes back, the maid tells her everything and it makes daddy mad and they always end up fighting. They abuse each other, really, really terrible words when we are listening. And the last time they fought, my mom threw us and daddy's things out of the house. We slept in daddy's car that night. We are three, me and my two little brothers. I need help to take my dad for rehab because he drinks too much and I think he needs help. He's also not working currently, but my mother always asks him to find something to do and be useful. She can really be so mean to him. How can I help them?" This is like the ninth child who has reached out, by the way, this year. Similar circumstances. And this video is for the sisters who always say, "I stayed in an abusive marriage because of my children. I couldn't leave them." And for the brothers too, by the way, because male perceptions or reasons for staying with abusive partners, apart from shame, stigma, religious or cultural beliefs, the biggest number explicitly has mentioned that they have always felt compelled to stay because of their children too. They always wonder, what kind of father would I be if I left them? And the ladies are wondering, what kind of mother would I be if I left them? Now, this might be very hard to hear, but a safe and healthy single parent home is far better than a two-parent household full of dysfunction and chaos. While I understand the weight of that statement, sometimes the most loving thing you can do for your children is not stay in a painful marriage. You know, we convince ourselves that staying protects them, right? That if we stay, at least they grow up with both parents under one roof. But here's the reality. Children don't just grow up in your house. They grow up inside your patterns. So if they're dysfunctional, you know those are the patterns they are carrying. They're watching every moment. They see the shouting. They hear the insults. They notice the silent treatment that goes on for days. They see the nights you cry yourself to sleep. They watch the doors slam, the cold shoulders, the forced smiles. Even when you think you're hiding it, they know. And what they learn is that this is what love looks like. That this is what marriage is supposed to look like. It's supposed to be painful. That it's supposed to be normal for mom and dad to fight. That it's normal for mom to keep shrinking her dreams just so dad's temper is kept under control. That becomes their blueprint. Today's survival for you, sister, becomes tomorrow's relationship model for your children. A daughter will grow up thinking love means tolerating disrespect. A son may grow up believing that being a husband means you can be careless with someone's heart, you can be disrespectful, you can be mean, you can be abusive, right? When you stay for the kids, yes, they get both parents in the house, but they also get trauma baked into their idea of family. So I want you to really weigh the options. Staying and teaching your children that love equals suffering, or leaving and teaching them that love also means choosing safety, dignity, and peace. It won't be easy. It's going to be painful at first. I can't even stress how much, but pain passes. Trauma that children will absorb from watching you stay, now that will last for generations. And at the end of the day, your motherhood or fatherhood is not measured but how much abuse you can endure. Okay, it's measured by the safety, love, and peace you create for your children, whether you live under one roof or in separate homes. So please ask yourself, what lesson do you really want your children to learn about love? Okay, many of us have grown up with the mentality of all men are bad, all men are dogs. We were not born like this. We've watched it so many times to believe it. We've seen it so many times that it's ingrained in our brains that all relationships are bad, all marriages are doomed to fail because of the ones we grew up seeing. Okay? Sisters, brothers, we are not meant to manage or suffer in relationships. In Islam, marriage is meant to be a source of sakina, tranquility, mercy, and love. Allah says in the Quran that among his signs is that he created for you from yourselves mates that you may find tranquility in them, and he placed between you affection and mercy. Indeed, those are signs for people who reflect. That is like the best verse in the Quran you could ever read if you're trying to get married. Let that be the foundation of your marriage. That's chapter 30, verse 21. If your relationship right now feels like constant survival, you're walking on eggshells, you're enduring abuse, carrying pain just to say you're keeping the family together. Oh, Banagambachi, oh, what will they say? Oh, then it has already strayed from what Allah intended. Allah intends for us peace, tranquility, compassion, empathy. Love is not meant to break you, it's meant to nurture you. A marriage that takes away your peace, your dignity, your faith is not fulfilling its purpose. You are meant to build in love, not suffer in it. So if you've done the work and you've tried everything from A to Z to make that marriage better, to make that marriage work, if you've prayed, forgiven, compromised, sacrificed, hoped for change, but nothing is changing, then it's time to choose your peace. Choose yourself. Because your children don't just need two parents under the same roof. No, they need parents who are alive, whole, sane, and emotionally present. You can't pour into them what you don't have. You want to love them? From under that roof where you're constantly crying, what are you going to pour into them? You're going to be miserable. You're going to be resentful. You're going to be bitter. And that is what they'll get. You can't pour from an empty cup. So fill your cup first. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.